Outside the Coldleaf Bell transfer yard, Thomas and Karina introduced Albert to the Fat Controller. Even today, this island still surprises me. Another lost engine.
Please, sir. I want to be really useful.
I'm sure you do. And I've got a job that you can do on one of my branch lines. But first you need to learn how to work on branch lines. Which is why you will join Thomas on his line for a few days.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'll look after him, sir. You'll stay here, Karina, with Paxton and continue your work on this branch line.
Yes, sir.
So Thomas and Albert travelled to the Farquhar branch line. When they arrived, they met Toby. Hello, Thomas. Who's your friend here? Toby, meet Albert. He's from the Furnace Railway.
Albert? Is that you?
Albert looked behind Toby to see an old friend.
Victoria, my old coach! It's been far too long.
Wait, you're the Albert Victoria told us about?
Yes, he's a good tank engine. Where's Helen?
I wish I knew.
Why don't you show me your skills with coaches and take my next passenger train?
Okay.
Toby, can I go with him, please?
Of course you can. So Albert coupled Victoria to the back of Annie and Clarabelle and he set off down the branch line.
I gotta tell you, Victoria, it feels different to be pulling passenger trains again. I'm just so used to shutting in at mine.
So that's where you went. Well, we'll just have to regain your passenger skills.
Thank you, old friend.
On the way, Albert tried to remember all the rules to running a branch line.
As you go from day to day, looking for a better way, and you think you've got it all under control. So you bend the rules a bit as you try to make things fit, but you know you should be doing as you're told. Although sometimes you find it so hard, and the wrong way may seem easier, each
That night, Albert stayed in the branch line sheds, where he met two other engines, Lady and Mavis.
Oh, hello. Sorry we didn't speak much today. I just wanted to make a good impression for the Fat Controller.
I understand. I'm Lady. I help Thomas with the passenger trains.
And I'm Mavis, the branch line goods engine.
No offense, but you look more like a shunting engine.
I used to work up at the quarry, but I was sold to Sir Topham Hatt. Now I help out here, or the quarry, or the harbor.
She loves the harbor work the most. I help out with the goods trains when I can.
Branch line and this railway sound grand. I wish I could run one again.
I'm sure the Fat Controller will give you a chance one day.
The next morning, Albert and Thomas were talking outside the sheds. They were both discussing how they both hated snow.
Silly soft stuff, I called it. That is until my accident.
I know just how you feel. Then the Fat Controller arrived. Toby's helping out at the harbour today, so I need an engine to take the workmen to the quarry and bring a train of stone back, please.
I'll go, sir. Can Victoria come too?
Of course. So Albert set off. Victoria was pleased to be working with Albert again.
Just like old times, hey Albert?
Yes. I just wish I knew Helen was, the old team back together.
Soon they arrived at the quarry. The workmen climbed off Victoria while Albert shunted his trucks together. He didn't bump them, but they were upset. Who's this engine? We want Mavis or Percy.
Not today, trucks.
Soon the trucks were coupled behind Victoria and they set off for the harbour. At first the trucks followed with no trouble at all, but Albert was careful not to let his guard down.
You pull goods trains just as well as you pull passenger trains.
Thank you, Victoria. I learned a lot working at that gold mine.
Just before Farquhar Station is a set of points that go down a set of disused tracks that lead to an old railway yard where the coffee pot engines used to work. Engines are banned from going down there as the rails are old and rusted. But today a new signalman was in the box and he accidentally switched the points by mistake. Albert didn't know this, and before he could find out... On! Albert applied his brakes, but it was too late. He sped down the old tracks and didn't stop until he entered the old yard. Luckily, the tracks held his weight.
Whew. Busted my buffers. That was close.
Let's get out of here, Albert. Albert?
Cried a small voice. Albert and Victoria looked carefully and got a shock. There, in an old worn-out shed, was a coach who looked very much like Victoria.
Helen? Is that you?
It is you, Albert. You've come to rescue me. And Victoria here too. Don't worry, Helen. We'll get you out.
Albert tried to go back, but his train was too heavy, and his wheels found no traction. Then he heard a whistle.
That sounds like Thomas.
I saw everything and decided to come and help.
Oh, thank you, Thomas. But please help Helen too.
Of course I will, but let's get you sorted first. So Thomas coupled up and together they moved the train back onto the branch line. Albert had to go and make up for lost time, so he left Thomas to Helen's rescue. Later that day, Albert and Victoria went to the steamworks to see their friend. Victor says Helen will be restored in no time.
Oh, that is good news. Back together again, hey?
Yeah, but I'm part of Toby's train now. I can't leave him and Henrietta.
No need to worry about Toby. We can find him another coach for the quarry run. We can't have you three split up again.
Oh, thank you, sir.
In fact, I've already got a job for you. Annie and Clarabelle need new brake shoes fitted, so you three can run Thomas's branch line for a bit.
Oh, run a branch line. Oh, that'll be lovely.
Thomas, your help is needed with the new branch line build. You can go and help Greeno and Paxton. Think of it as a nice change. Of course I'll help, sir, and it's good to see the branch line will be in good buffers. So Albert looked after Thomas's branch line, while Thomas worked with Corinne and Paxton on the branch line construction site. And when Helen was restored, she and Victoria took over the passenger trains, while Annie and Clarabelle were being repaired.
It's good to be working together again. I couldn't agree more.
Come on, girls. Let's show Soda what we can do.
And the three of them puffed along the tracks.
They're 2 and 4, they're 6 and 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play, round timid sheds or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Thomas, he's the cheeky one. James is vain but lots of fun. Percy pulls the mail on time. Gordon thunders down the line. Emily really knows her stuff. Henry toots and hops and pops. Edward wants to help and share. Toby, well, let's say he's square. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play, round timid sheds or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends. Duck, the great western one. Molly is shy but gets work done. Rebecca pulls the heavy load. Oliver with his brake van towed. Rosie, she's so kind it's true. Donald and his twin Douglas too. Mia streaming down the line. Lady, she really makes you shine. They're 2, they're 4, they're 6, they're 8, shunting trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue, they're the really useful crew. All with different roles to play, round timid sheds or far away. Down the hills and round the bends, Thomas and his friends.
This can't be true. Ever since Albert left, we haven't mined as much gold as we used to.
I've told you before, boss. We've mined all the gold there. The mine is now dry.
No, there has to be more gold here. I can smell it.
I think that's smoke.
Don't get funny with me. Small steam engines like you should be seen in that... Steam engines, of course. Why do you think Albert laughed? Why do you think the pink engine Rosina was looking around there? Why do you think that overweight controller is building on top?
Which question shall I answer first, boss?
They are after my gold.
Our gold?
Same thing. We can't let them steal what we work so hard to mine. My gold stays with me. I make sure of that, and I know just how to do it.